Words are sounds. Thoughts are words in sequence, in logical sequence, in a particular pattern. Sound is basic. With sound, words are created. Then, with words, thoughts are created. Then, with thoughts, religion and philosophy. This technique asks you to go in reverse of that flow. Method 37. Imagine the Sanskrit letters in this honey-filled foci of awareness, first as letters, then more subtly as sounds, then as the most subtle feeling, then leaving them aside, be free. We all live in a system of thoughts, a Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, etc. They became so important that we are willing to die for them. We're also killing for them. Start from religion and go back. We're killing and dying for a system of thoughts, for a words in sequence, for sounds, for mere sounds. We're killing and dying. You can say Ram, Allah, Jesus are not just sounds. They have some meaning to you. But let's look at this carefully. A sound is just a sound. We give meanings to it. So if someone insults the word Ram, you feel angry because we have given a meaning for it, formed a system of thought around it. A bird sings. Their sounds have no linguistic meaning, but there's a meaning behind it. Do you know why in every culture there is Ma for mother? Because for a child, the first word that can be easily uttered is Ma. The first word becomes associated to the first meaningful person. But when the child utters the word Ma, there is no linguistic meaning for it, but just a feeling. A feeling becomes a sound, becomes a meaning through linguistic decoration, becomes a word, becomes a thought, and a system of thoughts. Now go backwards. Come back to just feelings, no sounds, no meanings. So for this technique, pick any language. It doesn't have to be Sanskrit. Close your eyes. Imagine you're a blackboard, that your consciousness is a blackboard. Now visualize the letters. For example, start with A. Look at it as you write it inside you. Remember the sound of A. Forget the letter, just the sound of A. Now also realize the feeling of that sound. When you say A, what's the feeling inside you? We go on saying words, sounds, but we never pay attention on the feeling that each sound produces. So you start with the letter, forget the letter, and just let the sound stay. Now feel the sound. What is the sound doing to you? Feel it. Become sensitive to the sound. You're afraid of feeling because feeling is not of mind. With reason, mind is in control. You're identified with your mind, so you feel safe. When feeling happens, you see as if someone else is taking over you, just as if that's not you. You're scared of it. You have become insensitive to your feelings. Use this technique to become more sensitive. Now, once you feel the sound, leave that sound. Let the feeling fill you. When you come to the deepest layer of feelings, leave the feeling as well. This technique also suggests how mantras are formed. Usually, mantras are associated with certain feelings. You repeat certain mantras, sounds, certain feelings will overwhelm you. Then the sound drops, but the feelings remain. Stepping from letters or words to just sounds can be difficult to some. When someone insults Gita, Vedas, Quran, or Bible, how do you feel about it? Do you feel hurt and disturbed? Then this technique can be a little difficult to you.